Well, hello, thank you, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Neil. You've tuned in to Saskryker. Thank you so much. Just overwhelmed by all the support and love that you have been giving me. So thank you once again. If I could get you to hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you'll be updated as to when new content hits YouTube. As well, if you want to shoot me an email at saskryker@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Comment section down below is also a good place for that to happen. As well, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and of course, Twitter. So today's video is all about sound systems. And as you've probably noticed, I'm wearing over-the-ear headphones. This is my preference for when I'm out on the bike and I'm wearing my half helmet, is putting this on, and I've got my phone Bluetooth into, on the other end of this headphones, is this little receiver. So basically set up the phone on its mount, find my Spotify or my Apple Music playlist that I want to do, hit it, adjust the volume, and I'm set. I can put this into my pocket and away I go. I don't have to worry about when I get off the bike that I'm unplugging things or I'm having to worry about wires. This is totally wireless. And of course, with that USB charging port in the front, if this happens to go a little weak on me, then while I'm sitting somewhere and want to charge it up for a few minutes, I can do that as well. I know in some places they don't like these kind of things in your ears because it blocks out the sound of what they would consider emergency vehicles. So police, fire, ambulance, those kind of things. But I have yet to have any law enforcement pull me over for this. But again, check with your state as to whether this is going to work for you. For me, this works perfectly. My iPhone sits up here. These are over my ears, and they stay right in place. I used to have just, earbuds in, but a lot of times when you're on a bike and you're turning your head, and if you spool them up inside whatever you're wearing, sometimes you'll pull and they'll fall out. Well, if you're doing 120 or 75 miles an hour for the folks in the States, and you're taking your hand off the throttle, or you're taking your hand off to find out, okay, where did that piece go? Where is my earbud? And then try to get it back into your ear, or you just pull over and do it. I've had it too many times fall out and go, there's got to be a better way. The ones I'm using are from Fender, and I've got these at a local music store, but you can find these on like I know I've got a backup pair that I bought from Amazon, and you can get these at all kinds of different places. And again, I think they're about 30 bucks. These are the most expensive because Fender makes guitars and they make awesome sound systems, and these are physically designed for musicians. And I'm an amateur drummer, so this works well for me when I'm practicing with my electronic kit as well. So I find more than just one use for these units. I know a friend of mine has one of the Bluetooth units where it sits around his neck and the earpieces go up to his ear that way. I've also had a comm system in my helmet, and I'll just grab, here we go. I've got a Sena system in this one. And of course, it sits on the outside. This piece here plugs into my phone or whatever I'm using, and of course inside in the ear pockets are the speakers, and then of course I've got the microphone here. I can take phone calls with this, so I can do that. I can send texts through Siri and everything with that. That's the only drawback with this, is all I can do is play music. There is no microphone attached to it. I can't tell Siri to do anything. But when I'm out on my bike, I kind of want to be away from my phone. I don't want to have to worry about, calling somebody or texting somebody. If it goes off, I hear it in my head and it's bing, or, whatever default sound that I've got, I look down, see it on my phone, you know what? When I stop for gas, I'll look at it. If it's important, I'll worry about it. But usually when I'm out on the weekend, it's like, all I want to hear is my favorite tunes cranked through my headphones. So again, it's a personal preference for whatever you like. And I know there are folks that have sound systems mounted on their handlebars. There are some folks that have these big kicker audio systems that are mounted on the side of the bike. So again, if you want to be seen and be heard, and you want folks to hear your style of music, then you can do that too, because that's, again, a preference that if you're just using your Ryker around town and you don't want to be putting stuff in your ears and you want those speakers to kind of pump out the music for you and let everybody know that you're listening to your favorite artist, then that's great too. However you want to listen to your music is great. I just find that this system works really well for me when I'm doing, you know, highway speeds. There is no diminishing sound. I'm not having to worry about crank the music up just to, you know, get over the road sounds. Here it blocks out about 15% of the road sounds, and I get some great crystal clear audio cranking in my headphones, and I can adjust the volume there so it's not worrying about the speakers that are in front of me or down sitting in pods further down on the bike that I have to worry about that sound being increased. So again, another personal preference, but I've seen some pretty killer sound systems, and I tell you, it's impressing me how many people have done some really awesome customizing with their Rykers. So yeah, it's again a personal preference, but that's how I listen to music. So yeah, find out what works for you again, and when you do, then it's going to be a perfect fit for you. Until next time, take care.